Guys, miracles can and do happen when you believe. We just saw the Las Vegas Aces take game one, best 4 out of 7 in this current 2025 WNBA final series. Holy smokes. I was not thinking the Aces would come out on top. Yes, I am rooting for the Aces, but the way they were playing, specifically in the first quarter, even though the first quarter ended with them miraculously being tied with the Phoenix Mercury is not the same team that they were last season. I'm going to repeat myself. The Phoenix Mercury is not the same team that they were just last season. This team the current Phoenix Mercury, are bigger, taller, stronger, faster, far more physical, far more efficient. And we have the women to thank, such as Satu Sabali, Kalia Copper, Alyssa Thomas. I'll even throw in DeWanna Balmer, okay? But Sammy Whitcomb, Natasha Mack is like a non-factor, let's be real, right? But all in all, the Phoenix Mercury are aggressive. The way they were just showering the freaking Aces with threes was just getting me so heated. Thankfully, though, the Las Vegas Aces was able to shower back some threes, okay? Thanks to Dana Evans. Who would have thought, okay, that in just 1 year later, because again, last year, guys, Dana Evans was on my Chicago Sky. And game after game, she stunk it up. She stunk the place up, okay? Tasha St. Patrick, aka that's what the girl looked like, okay? Shout out to Tasha St. Patrick on Power. Love that series. But all in all, Dana Evans had to put up like what? I think, again, I believe she made at least 5 3-point shots in tonight's game. She made 18 points in 20 minutes. As soon as she came off the bench, again, she's a bench player. She's not in the starting five position. As soon as Dana Evans entered into the game, she came up off the bench. She started cooking everybody. She was cooking the Phoenix Mercury. The girl ain't nothing but 5'6", and she was putting that belt to behind, okay? And it had me thinking. Now, I want you guys to comment down below your thoughts, okay, on whether or not you agree with my opinion and my analysis, okay, what my observations are. I'm sorry, again, I always got to preface this because people are like, Geneva, you always hating, you be bullying people. How am I bullying people? Listen, again, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to make my disclaimer. I love Nalyssa Smith. I love her down, but she is frustrating me, and she's in the starting five lineup position for the Las Vegas Aces. She wasn't giving us nothing. She was giving us, again, she did make some points, but that's not what I mean. How is it possible for you to already have 2 fouls in like the first 4 minutes of the game? Again, in the first quarter, she already got 2 fouls on her, but she put up nothing. And then she had the nerves, somewhat midway into the game, she missed 4 free throw shots back to back to back to back. It's some things that, again, I don't care about, it's the finals, it's her first time at the finals. It's some things as a professional athlete, a professional basketball player, it's just simply unacceptable. You're not a rookie anymore, Nalyssa Smith. Somebody got to light that fire up in her. Light that fire beneath her butt because, again, how is that possible? When she missed the free throw shots, again, she has to work on that. She's 6'4". How are you not able to make nothing? It's free, tax-free money. Clean, tax-free money on the table. And you just missed all of them? You missed all your free throw shots. And of course Becky benched her. I saw some people on Twitter talking about she was cooking up just because no, are y'all kidding me? They were trying to criticize Becky because she benched her for that. And it serves her right. She was rightfully so benched. I don't care what nobody say, okay? This is my quick summary of this game. Nalyssa Smith was getting on my nerves. Dana Evans was saving us. A'ja Wilson did A'ja Wilson things, but she could have been better. She could have been more efficient and proficient, okay, when it came to that mid-range shot and them layups. The defense for the Las Vegas Aces, it was lackluster. It was times I saw Alyssa Thomas literally just like they left the lane wide open for her to just go inside and just take whatever she wanted out of the refrigerator. I mean, like they literally gave her no pushback. And at this point, the women that was on the floor, they were not really in foul trouble like that. Speaking of foul trouble, Satu Sabali was on her like 5th foul by like what in the 3rd quarter or something. And of course, because Satu Sabali is just so strong, she's just great and efficient on both ends of the basketball, both ends of the court, offensively and defensively. Why didn't they just left her in there? Now, thankfully, she didn't get like a 6th foul, not that I can remember, and possibly be like, and risk of like getting suspended for a game. But it's like it was one of those things where that's the weakness for the Phoenix Mercury. Satu Sabli, as strong as she is, as efficient as she doesn't play with that enough discipline to rein in that passion and not be able to possibly foul out. And Nate Tibbetts knows this. He knows that like if I were to take Satu Sabli down, that's going to weaken my team. So really, when you think about it, I ain't gonna say the only, okay? You can't underestimate nobody. Specifically when it comes like when the finals, the championship, hello, the ring is on the line, the title's on the line. But what I've learned in tonight's game, going into game 2, it'll still be at Las Vegas Aces, our home court advantage. The 3 women we have to really worry about and possibly try to draw fouls from, again, it's a good strategy in my opinion. Specifically, one being Satu Sabli. She's a hothead. Okay, AKA y'all call her the unicorn. I see why y'all call her the unicorn. She does unicorn-like things, but she's a hothead. Contain her, try to draw fouls from her. 2, Kalia Copper, the kid from North Philly. God damn, she was putting up 3-pointers like to the point it didn't make no sense. She was very quick too, getting fast break points, getting points in the paint. She was just she's versatile. She's an overall player. She's an overall player. The woman has won us an Olympic gold medal just last year in Paris, okay? When we almost lost to France, okay? Ridiculous. So you got Satu Sabli we got to worry about in game 2, Kalia Copper, and third, of course, you have Choo Choo, Thomas the Train, Alyssa Thomas, guys. You already know. You already know what she gives. You know what she brings. You know how she gonna give it up. She's strong. She's 6'2", 205 pounds, pure muscle. The woman is a freaking tank, okay? And the way she just like bullies her way in, and like it's just so normal. We have normalized Alyssa Thomas's behavior as just being that bully in the paint. Like the refs will see her just. I've seen her like just shoving women all up and down the court in tonight's game. No whistle. No whistle, but again, she has that bullying tactic. You're going to make way. Either you're going to get out of her way or you're going to make way for her. Like in the military, say make a hole. That's what she does. Make a hole. Either get out my way or get ran over. Because either way it goes, she's going to put something in that basket. So those are the 3 women we need to worry about. Okay, going into game 2. Going into the series. Now, I would say DeWanna Bonner, she's up and she's down. She is someone that we kind of got to, we got to neutralize her as a threat. She is a threat. She got to stay neutralized too. We got to contain her as well. But she's not like a level 5 threat. Kalia Copper, Satu Sabli, not DeWanna Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, her fiance, they are a level 5 threat. Okay, we can't play with them. But I would say DeWanna Bonner, Sammy Whitcomb, maybe Kat Westbell, the rest of them. Natasha Mack is a nobody. I'm sorry, but she doesn't give nothing. Absolutely nothing. Offensively or defensively. How is she still in the league? I'm not sure. But again, those 3 women, Kalia Copper, Alyssa Thomas, and Satu Sabli, they are the ones who need to be contained. If we can't contain them, we could try to draw fouls from them, try to get them fouled out into foul trouble. Because I need my aces to sweep this up. Again, we won tonight's game by 3 points. Again, I'm happy we came out on victory, but I'm tired of us winning by like almost, it seems as though we get by on pure luck and miracles. Like remember in the playoff series, we just barely beat Seattle. I'm like, it's Seattle. And then the semifinal series with the Indiana Fever, we just barely beat Fever. I'm like, we just barely beat Fever. Like, how, are we just gonna barely beat everybody into a championship? I want to see a blowout. Give us at least one blowout in this current WNBA 7-game series, okay? But also about that, guys. Again, I'm gonna talk. I got a whole video coming out tomorrow on Kathy Engelbert and her just running her mouth, giving us nothing. Okay, that was a presser for like 45 minutes. She did media, just regurgitating a bunch of mush mouth nonsense. Okay, trout mouth nonsense. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. But what I want to talk about is her specifically going from a 3 to 5 to 7 game format. In this game, thankfully nobody was seriously hurt or injured to the point where we didn't see them come back to the game. But in the third quarter, we saw Chelsea Gray go down. We saw Jackie Young go down. We saw Sammy Whitcomb go down. She was grabbing at her knee. I thought it was over for the girls. But thankfully, they all came back by the end of the third quarter or at the top of the fourth quarter. Again, a 7-game series, that's a lot. I'm just hoping everybody stay healthy. At this point, they said, like, the way the WNBA has been all season, the fact this is now a 7-game series, when it comes to who's going to win the championship, they said it's literally a matter of health. Whoever stays healthy and strong enough, more than likely they're going to win the championship. Again, guys, tonight's game Game 1 of the WNBA series, we saw the Las Vegas Aces on top. Okay, they concluded and won this game having 89 points. The Mercury had 86 points, okay? They tried their best to stay on, but they couldn't, okay? But in the first quarter, guys, again, it was bad for us. This is what scared me. It was 2-10. Mercury was up. They had 10 points in the first quarter. We only had 2. Becky Hammond had to blow that whistle, call a timeout because we couldn't shoot anything. It was ridiculous. So in the first quarter, again, it was a miracle. We still ended up tied. We left the first quarter tied with 21 points and 21 points, right? Second quarter comes around. Mercury had 20. They scored 29 points. Aces scored 24. The third quarter, Mercury scored 21. Aces scored 22. But in the fourth and final quarters, when Mercury just let it slip out of their fingers. But thanks to Dana Evans. Again, shout out to Dana Evans. I can't believe I owe her. We owe her. Her and I believe Asia Wilson was tied in tonight's game. It's crazy. But in the fourth and final quarter, Phoenix Mercury had 15 points. The Aces had 22 points. Now let's talk about the individual player statistics. Let's start with the Mercury. Mighty Mercury, mighty, mighty Mercury. I love that chant. Now, Satu Sabli, the unicorn, had 19 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Alyssa Thomas had 15 points, 9 assists, 10 rebounds. Natasha Mack had 4 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Monique Okoa Makani had 11 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Kalia Kappa, the North Philly kid, had 21 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Catherine Westbeld had 0 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Sammy Whitcomb had 6 points, 0 assists, 2 rebounds. Dewana Bonner had 10 points, 0 assists, and 8 rebounds. Let's talk about my lucky aces, okay? They keep on getting by with luck and skill and proficiency and efficiency, of course, but again, they getting too lucky out here. Kirsten Bell had 5 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound. Asia Wilson, MVP, 4 times, okay? Had 21 points, 5 assists, 10 rebounds, a double-double. Nalyssa Smith, I really just want her to do better. She had 4 points. Again, let me put it in perspective before y'all start. She only put, Nalyssa, she played 16 minutes to play. Only put up 4 points, had 0 assists, she had 0 assists, 6 rebounds. Speaking of rebounds, the freaking Aces got to do better. Becky has to tell them to stop being a bump on the log, quit being lazy, get out there and get the ball, period. Chelsea Gray had 8 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds, almost a triple-double. Megan Gustafsson had 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Dana Evans had 21 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. I told y'all she literally tied with Asia Wilson. Both Asia and Dana Evans had 21 points. She redeemed herself because remember, the last game, Game 5, when it was Indiana Fever versus Las Vegas Aces, we only had 8 turnovers that whole game. 4 of them, literally half of the Aces turnovers came from Dana Evans. She would literally throw the ball to the freaking Fever players. Made me so mad. I was like, Dana better get it together and quick when it comes to the finals. Jewel Lloyd had 18 points, 0 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even Jewel Lloyd got her mess together tonight, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that Game 1, that should set the tone for the rest of this finals. Again, this is Asia Wilson's and the Las Vegas Aces 4th time, I believe, in 5 years. This is their 4th time in 5 years going to the finals, I believe. Is that... Yeah, it sounds like it's a lot. Or is it, I think it's their 3rd time in 4 years going to the finals, rather. But this could be their 3rd championship in 4 years. They got to bring it. They got to bring their A game. They got to stay strong. They got to stay healthy. Everybody must stay healthy. And most importantly, they got to rebound. They got to rebound. And Nalyssa Smith got to get it together. I'm sorry, but I had to drag her. But again, guys, comment down below your thoughts on Game 1. Going to the Las Vegas Aces' favor. Again, it's Battle of the Deserts. Who's going to take the freaking championship? Will it be Phoenix? Will it be Vegas? Let's get it.